Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital reveals that Drew Quartermain will be doomed to lose while Valentin Cassidy must pay the price. Confused Carly Spencer will also have questions, so here's what GH fans can expect. Now that Carly's opened her eyes in the hospital, Jack Brennan will breathe a sigh of relief. However, Brennan will ultimately turn his attention to taking down the person responsible for Carly's suffering. Wednesday's spoiler preview shows that Carly will wonder why Brennan's rushing out the door and leaving her when she just woke up, but he'll want to shut Valentin down permanently and ensure Carly's safety. Anna Devane will also discover that Valentin is to blame for Carly's ordeal, so she'll worry he won't survive the night. Brennan will definitely be in revenge mode, and he won't be the only one. Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan will get news on Carly's polonium poisoning, so they'll realize Valentin lost control of his plot against Brennan. If Brennan doesn't succeed in wiping Valentin off the map, Sonny will push Jason to make sure Valentine's is gone for good. In the meantime, Valentin will pop in Laura Collins' place to sound the alarm about some threats and perhaps argue that Charlotte Cassidy must be protected. Laura will determine that Valentin is in over his head, so she'll put her skills of persuasion to good use on Wednesday's show. Will Laura convince Valentin to turn himself in, or will he think bolting is his best bet? Other GH spoilers say Nina Reeves will try to talk Willow Corinthos out of moving in with Drew. Despite Nina's efforts to offer an alternative, it could be tough to sell Willow on the idea. Finally, Tracy Quartermain will make it clear to Drew that if he insists on going up against her, he's doomed to lose. Tracy will make a prediction about always emerging victorious, but he'll insist their feud is far from over. General Hospital spoilers say Drew and Tracy have more tense moments on the way. The drama in General Hospital is reaching an all-time high as shocking new spoilers suggest that Carly Spencer has been poisoned, with none other than polonium. The revelation has left fans on edge, wondering who would go to such extremes to target Carly. And now, speculation is running wild that none other than Jerry Jacks could be behind the deadly attack. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease there may be more implications to Carly Spencer's polonium poisoning than a near-death experience. The last time someone was poisoned by polonium, it was Carly's uncle, Luke Spencer, and Jerry Jacks' ex-brother-in-law. Could Jerry be making a comeback? Carly found herself in a perilous situation while savoring champagne in Jack Brennan's luxurious Metro Court suite. After Jack emerged from the shower, he noticed something was amiss. The label on the bottle had been tampered with. In a frantic attempt to intervene, he knocked the glass from her hand, but it was too late. She had already consumed a lethal amount. Carly collapsed into his arms, and later at the hospital, doctors confirmed she had ingested polonium. Valentin Cassidy was nearby, who will be suspected. Although her heart stopped, she was fortunate to receive the antidote and revived, finding Jack by her bedside, overwhelmed with gratitude and relief. While it's probable that Valentin was the one who provided the champagne tainted with polonium, Jerry might have been the one to supply the poison. Although Jerry has been out of sight for years, both he and Luke experienced polonium poisoning back in 2012, and Robin's Scorpio Drake created an antidote for it. At that time, Jerry had taken Luke captive and held Robin hostage, compelling her to test the antidote on Luke to determine its effectiveness. Fortunately for Carly, it worked, and thanks to a call from Anna Devane, Robin was able to send a supply of the antidote to the hospital. Regardless of who delivered the poisoned champagne, polonium is not a substance you can easily find at a local pharmacy, and Jerry could very well have been the one behind it. Tracy Quartermain once made a valiant effort to save Luke, using the entire supply of antidote on him and leaving Jerry to fend for himself. Meanwhile, Robin discovered that she could create more antidotes using a sample of Luke's blood, which she successfully did. Both Luke and Jerry managed to survive the polonium poisoning, but in 2015, Anna and Robert Scorpio apprehended Jerry, sending him to Steinmauer prison. However, he managed to escape in 2019. This brings us to the moment when Valentin crossed paths with Sonny Corinthos in the house. Sonny has recently attacked on Sonny's penthouse were exclusively accessible to government agencies like the military or intelligence organizations, so Jen Sidwell wouldn't have had access. However, Valentin did mention a theft of similar devices from Pikeman, and he had been on the hunt for them when the FBI intervened. It's plausible that Jerry could have obtained one or more of these devices and orchestrated the hit through the assassin, Solis, who was sent to eliminate Sonny. In recent episodes, Carly began experiencing unusual symptoms, fatigue, dizziness, and unexplained illness. At first, she brushed them off as stress, but when her condition rapidly deteriorated, she was rushed to General Hospital. After extensive tests, doctors delivered the shocking news. Carly had been exposed to polonium, a rare and highly lethal radioactive poison. Dr. Hamilton Finn and Dr. Portia Robinson are now racing against time to find an antidote before it's too late. The use of polonium suggests a methodical and ruthless enemy, someone with resources, intelligence, and a vendetta against Carly. Naturally, one name immediately comes to mind: Jerry Jacks. Longtime GH viewers will remember that Jerry Jacks is no stranger to poisonings or elaborate schemes. As the dangerous and cunning brother of Jasper Jacks, Jerry has a long history of villainous acts in Port Charles, from the Metro Court hostage crisis to poisoning the town's water supply with a deadly pathogen. Jerry has proven time and again that he enjoys playing with people's lives. His deep-seated grudge against Carly stems from her connections to Jacks, Jason Morgan, and Sonny Corinthos, three men Jerry has clashed with over the years. Given his expertise in poisons and his past crimes, it's entirely plausible that Jerry orchestrated this attack to settle an old score. If Jerry Jacks is indeed behind Carly's poisoning, what is his motive? One theory is that he's seeking revenge on Jacks, who has consistently opposed Jerry's criminal enterprises. Another possibility is that Jerry is after Sonny Corinthos, and he sees taking down Carly as a way to weaken the mob boss emotionally. Additionally, Jerry has a history of working with other villains, including Helena Cassadine and Cesar Faison. Could he be working with another powerful enemy in Port Charles? Or is this a personal vendetta fueled by his own twisted sense of justice? With Carly's life hanging in the balance, the race is on to find an antidote. Finn, known for his expertise in rare diseases, may be Carly's best hope. But will he be able to synthesize a cure in time? And if Jerry is behind this attack, can he be stopped before he strikes again? Meanwhile, Sonny and Drew Kane are launching their own investigation, determined to uncover who is responsible for this heinous act. Will they be able to track Jerry down before it's too late? Considering Jerry's background as a mercenary, it's also possible that he and Sidwell are collaborating on this scheme. It's also possible he and Brennan or even he and Valentin could be in cahoots, although it's just as possible Valentin's not. If Jerry Jacks is back in town, Port Charles is in serious danger. His return would shake up several major storylines, including those involving Sonny, Jacks, and even Anna Devane, who was tangled with Jerry in the past. Could his comeback signal a larger, more sinister plot unfolding in Port Charles? One thing's for sure, Port Charles will never be the same again. In the upcoming episode of General Hospital, airing on Thursday, March 20, 2025, viewers can anticipate intense confrontations, strategic maneuvers, and emotional appeals that will significantly impact the residents of Port Charles. It shows Tracy Quartermain threatening Drew Kane Quartermain. Jack Brennan vows to get justice. Plus, Valentin Cassadine has a warning for Laura Collins. Let's start off with Nina Reeves. While Willow Tate Corinthos insists on continuing to pounce on Drew, Nina is busy trying to stop her daughter from making a huge mistake. Nina once again tries to get the nurse to see that Drew is bad news. However, when Nina offers a proposition, what will Willow say? Will this help protect Willow and the children, or could it make things worse? Over with the mayor, she gets a warning from Valentin. The fugitive just left Sonny Corinthos but had his life spared. Next, Valentin will meet with Laura Collins. While they will discuss Charlotte Cassadine, there will also be a warning. Val tells the mayor that she has to know who and what she is up against. General Hospital spoilers for today's episode reveal that Brennan will be on the warpath. Thankfully that Carly Spencer's life was saved in time, he now is on another mission. The WSB boss will go hunting for the person responsible for Carly's near-fatal champagne poisoning. In the preview clip, she asks to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. Brennan has a pretty determined look on his face, so he means business. Elsewhere, Sonny Corinthos tells Jason Morgan to make sure that Brennan finishes the job. This actually might have Sonny and Brennan joining forces, which would be a rather interesting twist for these characters. The preview clip also shows Tracy and Drew facing off once again. It appears they are in the Quartermaine mansion. Tracy stands up to the smirking congressman and warns if he tries matching wits with her, then he will lose every time. At the Quartermaine mansion, tensions escalate as Tracy Quartermaine confronts her nephew, Drew Quartermaine. Determined to assert her dominance within the family, Tracy warns Drew that opposing her is a futile endeavor. She asserts that if he attempts to match wits with her, he will inevitably lose every time. This confrontation underscores the ongoing power struggle within the Quartermaine family, with Tracy resolute in maintaining her influential position. Meanwhile, at the hospital, Jack Brennan is on a mission of vengeance following the recent poisoning incident involving Carly Spencer. Believing Valentin Cassadine to be responsible, Brennan is determined to protect Carly and eliminate any threats to her safety. His resolve to take down Valentin showcases his commitment to Carly and foreshadows a potentially dangerous confrontation. Elsewhere, Valentin Cassadine issues a grim warning to Laura Collins. While the specifics of his caution remain undisclosed, it is evident that Valentin's message carries significant weight, potentially altering the dynamics of power and alliances in Port Charles. In another development, Nina Reeves approaches her daughter, Willow Corinthos, urging her to reconsider moving in with Drew. Nina's intervention reflects her concerns about Willow's choices and the potential implications for their relationship. This emotional appeal highlights the complexities of familial bonds and the challenges of mending strained relationships. Upon learning about Carly's hospitalization due to poisoning, Sonny Corinthos and Jason Morgan convene to strategize their next move. Sonny's grim directive to Jason indicates their readiness to confront the threats facing their loved ones, signaling a potentially aggressive response to those responsible for endangering Carly. At the hospital, Nina makes another passionate plea to her daughter. However, when Nina tells Willow she should reconsider moving in with Drew, her guard could go up. Could Nina have a proposition that Willow can't say no to, though? As these storylines unfold, General Hospital continues to deliver riveting drama, with each character's decisions poised to have far-reaching consequences in the intricate tapestry of Port Charles. The General Hospital spoilers video for Thursday, March 20, 2025, shows Jack on the warpath while Valentin warns Laura, and Nina has an offer for Willow. Nina advises Willow, "I think you should reconsider moving in with Drew." Good idea. Hopefully Willow will rethink her decision and realize that Drew is no longer a good guy. The weekly teasers state that Nina makes an offer to Willow, so perhaps she's countering Drew's offer by buying a home for the two of them and Willow's kids. Meanwhile, Tracy tells Drew, "If you match wits with me, I'll win every time." Drew is overestimating his abilities. It's possible he could soon get the upper hand against Tracy, but she's not wrong. In the end, she'll squash him like a bug. At the hospital, Carly asks Jack where he's going and he responds, "To make sure this never happens again." He's going to pull out all the stops to find and eliminate Valentin. But is he aware of the hitman Salisky, who's gunning for Sonny? The teasers also state that Brennan is on the warpath, so woe to anyone who gets in his way. Following Carly Spencer's hospitalization due to a poisoning incident, Jack Brennan is determined to eliminate the danger posed by Valentin Cassadine. He assures Carly to make sure this never happens again, before setting out to neutralize Valentin. Meanwhile, Sonny Corinthos, having learned from Valentin that Brennan orchestrated previous attempts on his life, instructs Jason Morgan to ensure Brennan finishes the job. This convergence of interests against common adversaries suggests that Sonny and Jack might find themselves working together to safeguard their loved ones and eliminate shared threats. Valentin warns Laura, "You've got to know who and what you're up against." Valentin had warned Sonny about Salisky, so is he giving Laura the same warning? He also said the person who hired the hitman was unnamed. Perhaps it's Jerry Jacks. Elsewhere, Sonny tells Jason, "But make sure Brennan finishes the job." With Carly in the hospital by virtue of simply being in Jack's orbit, it would be nice if Sonny teamed up with him to take down Salisky, and whoever hired him. Viewers can anticipate intense confrontations and strategic maneuvers, with the possibility of unexpected alliances forming in Port Charles. In the ever-evolving world of General Hospital, romantic entanglements often take unexpected turns. Recently, fans have been abuzz with speculation about a potential reunion between Willow Corinthos and Harrison Chase. Once a beloved couple, circumstances led them down separate paths, but current storylines hint at a possible rekindling of their romance. Willow and Chase could find their way back to each other. Love comes and goes pretty quickly on General Hospital. Willow and Michael were happily married and thought it would last forever. Chase and Brooke Lynn were the perfect match. One couple is done and one might be headed for trouble. What comes next? Chase is a genuinely nice guy. Once upon a time, he and Willow were madly in love, but Chase and Sasha both stepped aside so that Willow and Michael could get together and raise Wiley. He made the sacrifice for the woman he loved. Fans rooted for Michael and Willow. They had another baby, she survived cancer, and all was right with the world. Until she falls for his creepy Uncle Drew, but we all know that relationship will not last. What will she do then? Chase is one of the few people in Port Charles who is still kind to Willow. He doesn't judge her for what she did, he is just being a friend. It would be natural for her to gravitate towards him if and when she and Drew break up. Chase loves Brooke Lynn and they are very happily married, but a big secret could tear that all apart. They are about to discover that Gio is her son and his friend Dante is the baby daddy. This is a shocker that might change many lives in Port Charles. In the meantime, Chase found out he cannot father a child he and his wife desperately want. Willow and Chase shared a deep bond that captivated audiences. Their relationship faced challenges, notably when Chase, along with Sasha Gilmore, orchestrated a breakup to push Willow towards Michael Corinthos for the sake of his son Wiley. This selfless act showcased Chase's unwavering love and commitment to Willow's happiness. In recent episodes, Willow's marriage to Michael has encountered turbulence. Simultaneously, Chase's relationship with Brooke Lynn Quartermaine has hit a rough patch. These simultaneous upheavals have led fans to wonder if the stage is being set for Willow and Chase to find their way back to each other. Chase's consistent support for Willow, especially during her health battles, has not gone unnoticed. His genuine care and absence of judgment contrast with the complexities in her current relationships. The possibility of a Willow and Chase reunion has ignited discussions among fans and soap opera commentators. Some believe that their past connection and current circumstances make a compelling case for rekindling their romance. As one fan noted, "I just don't think they're currently building a Chase/Willow reunion. If they get back together at some point, I think it would be after." The writers of General Hospital have a penchant for weaving intricate relationship dynamics. With both Willow and Chase at personal crossroads, a reunion could offer rich storytelling opportunities. Exploring themes of forgiveness, rediscovery, and enduring love, their potential reconnection might resonate with viewers who have followed their journey from the beginning. Brooke Lynn and Dante will bond with each other and their son, so Chase will feel left out. Coincidentally, Willow will finally get rid of Drew and will run to Chase because she always needs a man to rescue her. Plus, she already has children, so may not care if he can't have any. There is a definite path for these two to get back together. Will this be the end of BLQ and Chase? Say it isn't so. What is your opinion? Do you think there will be a reconciliation for Chase and Willow? While nothing is set in stone, the evolving narratives in General Hospital suggest that a Willow and Chase reunion is within the realm of possibility. As both characters navigate their current challenges, fans will be eagerly watching to see if fate brings them back together or if new paths await them. Carly and Brennan may be over before they begin. General Hospital's Carly has been through it all, especially concerning her romantic life. She has had some major love stories since she came to Port Charles, but this one might be different. Sparks flew from the moment Carly met Brennan. The two have been getting closer since he was released from Pentonville, and their attraction is clear as day. He has also been kind and helpful to the Metro Court owner, as evidenced by his help and support with Michael after he was burned. Carly was falling fast but stepped on the brakes when she felt he had a woman in every port. She wants someone committed to her and she was making a mistake because the WSB agent does care for her. Their connection is strong and they finally slept together. At the moment, they both couldn't be happier. Carly's bubble is about to burst, but the problem is not what she was afraid of. Brennan is not interested in another woman. He betrayed her differently, and it is probably worse than sleeping with someone else. This is about Jocelyn, and nobody messes with Carly's daughter. First, the WSB agent encouraged Joss to investigate Cyrus on her own. The guy was a serial killer, and Brennan had the college student following him around and sneaking into his house. They were asking for trouble, and trouble was what Jocelyn got. Cyrus caught her and came at her with an axe. Unbeknownst to the agent, Jocelyn had her Dex's gun and killed the killer. To make matters worse, Brennan was then convinced by Carly's daughter to join the WSB and not tell anyone. Mom believes her daughter is on Easter Island for a school project. Carly has a temper, and it will flare when she learns what her new boyfriend did behind her back. This relationship might be over before it began. Joining the WSB is serious and extremely dangerous. Any mother would lash out at the person who did this. The fact that it is someone she cares for makes it so much worse. She may never forgive him, should she? Let us know your opinion in the comments section. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.